is Fred Warren. This is my wife Patty. We live in Howland.
How did you hear of Starwood Tree Service?
Through my daughter, one of her neighbors had seen Starwood in action, and some of the kids that worked there, and they were just really impressed. In fact, they spent the entire day out there. Say that they took down these big trees, thrown them close to 100 feet tall, and not one of our landscaping things ever got touched.
And how did you feel when you saw Starwood working out there, as you saw them throughout the day? What did it make you feel like, the fact they were on your property?
Well, number one, I couldn't get over the fact that they were up there so high. These kids go up in that equipment you have. The thing on their minds is safety. They never did anything that didn't look safe, and they all had the right equipment so they could talk to each other through their microphones. And the other guy clear at the top, he could hear them and talk to what they're doing. And before he cut something off, they all knew he was getting ready, so they moved things out of the way, and the top of the tree would come down, guided down on a nylon rope, and it'd touch the ground, hardly even have a branch come off. It's just beautiful. It was choreographed.
Yes.
What was different about Starwood? What exceeded your expectation, or was a pleasant surprise?
Well, pretty much the way that the employees all work. That's just amazing to me. But these guys, one guy knows what the other was doing all the time, and I like the safety factor.
I think he was also impressed from the very first phone call, that when he made the phone call reaching out to Starwood, that they answered on the very same day that we left a message.
Right.
And that was unbelievable.
The owner of Starwood called me back, and we met the very next day, and he identified the trees and what was wrong with them. And when we got all done with it, we were ready to start cutting. He was the guy. He is the guy right there.
He is the guy.
And what did you think when you saw the equipment?
I came from manufacturing, and the equipment that all I ever bought was brand new equipment and well maintained, and that's how I think you have to run your business. And Starwood, however you did that, it's the way I do business, because all brand new equipment, nice and shiny, nothing shaggy looking, and they had all the right equipment to get the tall trees, and what to do with the trees once they were down, how to get them down and everything. It was looked like a symphony out there.
Yeah,
the kids were just, very coordinated, and all the equipment, everything was just perfect.
For what reason would you or will you be hiring Starwood back again in the future for future work?
Well, I don't know if the video can
Look out the window.
look out the window here. But we have a lot of trees here, and I do watch what's going on here, and if I see any trees that look like they're questionable, I will call Starwood, and I'm sure they'll take care of it.
The last question here is, what was your overall experience with Starwood, and for what reason should I go with them to get my trees removed?
I think you should go with Starwood, because they are so precisely orchestrated in every movement, from when they pull into your driveway with their equipment.
Absolutely.
Just the startup, there was never one movement from any of the guys that was out of sync with the others, and I've never seen anything like that from anybody in my entire life that's worked around
They
our house.
cut down 3 trees for us.
In one day.
In one day. I was prepared to have them here for 2 days, but they did it all in one day. I don't know if that's common or not, but and when they left here, it was almost dark, and there wasn't anything left on the ground. They raked and cleaned and took all the stuff and ground it up, and they were gone. So, and the next day when it was bright light, I looked up there again, there's nothing left. They all got them all. That's good. Excellent.
Excellent.